Alright, this is another Before I Forget video. Let me ask you a question. There's a man, or woman, whatever, and they work at a job. They always go to work. They get their paycheck each week, or every other week, and they pay whatever bills they need to pay, and the rest of it they put up. They say, I might need this. I might need this next week. I might need this next month. Who knows? I'm going to put it up. And there's another person, man or woman, don't work very much, do side jobs, help people out to make a little money here or there, whatever it is. They get some money in their hands. Maybe it's given to them by someone. They borrow it, or someone just knows they need it and they give it. And this person takes that money that they receive and they go and they use it to entertain themselves. They buy liquor or a drug, or they use it to buy concert tickets, or they use it to go to the local wrestling, or they use it to go fishing. But they use it for an entertainment purpose. They use it for something other than what you would consider what they need it for. Tell me now, who then is right and who is wrong? I'm going to give you a minute to think about that. You got your answer? Okay. Some of you are right off the bat going to say, the majority of you are going to say that the person who used their money for bills and put some away for later is the one who was right, who was smart, who used it wisely. But I'm going to tell you now, you're wrong. The reason you're wrong is because yesterday is done and over. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. All we have is the here and now. This life that we were given, no matter if you believe that a God gave it to us, or a source, or a creator, or that we were here because of the Big Bang and evolution, whatever the reason is why we are here and why we are conscious, is that not a miracle in itself? Is it not great enough? Who you are now, how you were born, the fact that you were born, is that not good enough? Is that not a miracle? Is that not something amazing and bewildering? So, for the person who took their money and used it to entertain themselves or make themselves happy, they did what their spirit told them to do. The person who worked all week and gave their time and their energy, sacrificed what they wanted to be doing for what they thought they needed to be doing, they weren't living in the present. They weren't doing what truly made them happy. They weren't doing what their spirit wanted them to do. They were doing what their perception and their mind told them they should be doing. See, a lot of us, our perception is all fucked up. It's all wrong. From the time we're born, we're told what we should believe, what we should do, what we shouldn't do. And look at the world now. Especially in America. We are a very pampered nation. Everything is so easy. Nothing is actually worked for. Not if you think about it. We are not actually creating things. We were created. No matter which way it was, we were created. We create children. We create life experiences. So my point today is just this. If you strip away the fact that you're a mother or a father, a sister and brother, a friend, an employer or an employee. If you strip all those titles away, who are you? Your true self. Who is your true self? Who are you? My name is Rachel. I was born to Rosie and Bobby. I was raised Catholic. I went to school. I worked. I had children. I'm a wife. I'm a sister. I'm a friend. I'm a counselor. Those are things that I was born into. Those are things that I allowed myself to be in to a point. I learned that those are not me. Those are not me, my true self, my true spirit. And I went on a journey, and I didn't have to step foot out of my house to go on that journey. I went on a journey inside to figure out who I am. Who is Rachel? Who am I? If I stop speaking, I'll still hear my thoughts. Just like you. When you stop speaking, but you're thinking, you hear your own voice, don't you? You hear your thoughts. What if I told you even your thoughts are not you? Quiet those thoughts. Go into meditation. Silence those thoughts in your mind. Who then is the one paying attention to the fact that those thoughts have stopped? That is the true you. Now, I call it spirit. It's an easier way for me to communicate or get you guys to understand or try to understand what I'm talking about. I don't care what you want to call it. You can call it your soul, you can call it spirit, you can call it whatever you want. But that is the true you. And when you listen to that true self, your higher self, when you're acting in accord to what that true and higher self actually wants, then you're getting somewhere. See, we're always in search of fulfillment. No matter what we do in life, it's based off of fulfillment. When you're a child and you want something and you don't get it, you cry and throw a temper tantrum because you want something. You want your parents to fulfill what it is that you want. When you get older, you become a teenager or a young adult, you fall in love, you marry that person or you live with that person. Why? Why did you do that? Because you had a desire that you wanted to fulfill. The desire was wanting the other person. So you fulfilled it. You either moved in with them or you got married, right? Then you have children. That's another desire of yours that you wanted to fulfill. So you do it. But still yet you're still not happy. There's still something more you want. Okay. So some people might want a house or a car or a vacation, or they might want to send their children to college. Those are still only personal fulfillments that you want. And if you fulfill them, what happens? You still want more. Say career-wise, you become a nurse's assistant. And you do that for a while, and then you say, well, I don't want this no more. I want to be a nurse. So you work harder, you become a nurse. And then you don't want that no more. Now you want to become head nurse. You see the process? No matter what we do, we're never truly fulfilled. We always want more. And it's not just wanting, it's like we have this desire. We have this yearning for something other than what we got. No matter what we do, no matter what we achieve, we're still not happy. Look at the super rich people of the world. You got people out there who are worth millions of dollars, and they're not happy still. They're overdosing. They're committing suicide. And we're sitting back here like, why the fuck? They got everything in the world that they could ever want or need, and they're still not happy. Why? Why? Because it is not based on your class, your sex, your gender, your nationality. It is based off the fact that you are fucking human. Okay? We're all human. We are always, from the time we are born until the time we die, we are always going to yearn for something more. Why? Because we're taught that what we need to be fulfilled is outside of ourselves. We're taught that if we gain status, we'll be fulfilled. If we gain money, we'll be fulfilled. If we gain a relationship, we'll be fulfilled. That's not true. Because obviously you can see that in the world today. The only way to truly be fulfilled is to be fulfilled within oneself, with yourself. Can you sit back and say that you're happy just being you? That you're happy right in this moment, right now, with who you are, truly. Until we can get to that point, we will never be fulfilled, we will never be satisfied, we will never be happy, and we will always want more. That's why I created this group. That's why I created my YouTube page. Because I want to help you to understand that. I want you to take that journey. I want you to take those steps to get there. We're going to all die. At the end of our life, do you want to lay there knowing that you never felt what you wanted to feel? You never accomplished what you wanted to accomplish for yourself. And I'm not talking about your job or as a parent. I'm talking about for your true inner self. Was you able to conquer self before you die? Or was everything you did always for someone else or some other external reason? And some people are going to say, well, Rachel, that's great. That's wonderful that if you take your whole life and use it in service of others. Well, God bless you then. You know, great. You did that. And that is a wonderful thing. But it's also a very sad and horrific thing that you didn't do it for yourself. Because this was your life that you were given for you. So anyway, that's my thoughts for today. Just want to let y'all hear that before I forget. And no, there are, I don't know if you want to call them demons, spirits, energies. There are things out here in this world. When you're on that track, when you're on that journey, when you're on that road, they pop up. Because your energy and your frequency is going in a direction, and these things see it, and they will pop up in your life and try to deter you and try to fuck you up. Even if you hit a bump in the road, even if you hit a big old brick wall, don't think that a brick wall that you can't get past it. You might not be strong enough at this moment to knock that fucking wall down, but you can climb it. You can walk around it. There's always a way. So stay on your course and stay on your journey. And don't forget, the whole point of it is to find your own self. And you ain't going to find yourself in others or in material things or in anything external. It's all internal. So that's my thoughts for today. Come back to Soul Sanctuary. See you guys soon.